Seems like it's been a long time ago because it's been probably almost a year. And when it was cold, remember when it was cold? It's been a long, hot summer, hadn't it? But back when it was cold, really, really cold, I can remember that in the just middle of the winter, I got a craving. No, I wasn't pregnant, but I got a craving. And I got a craving for a good old hamburger. You know, the kind that when you bite into it, that the juice just runs down your arm. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, a homemade, thick, juicy, ooh, my mouth is just drawing up spit. You know what I'm talking about. And I was craving one of those, and we were going to have some friends over, and so I told my husband, I said, I've decided on our meal for that. Now, we're going to have good old hamburger. And he said, well, that sounds great. I said, I'm going to have everything ready if you'll just come in and put the hamburgers on. He said, I can do it. He came in from work, and I had the baked beans in the oven, and I had I had everything ready, and I had the patties made, and all he had to do was just put those on the grill and bring them in, and company was about to arrive, and everything was set. And so he came in, sure enough, he changed his clothes, he came in, he got that pan, he walked out the door, and he wasn't gone any time at all. He came back in with the pan of hamburger patties. I looked at him, I said, what's wrong? He said, babe, we have a problem. I said, what is it? He said, we're out of gas. Now, being the very spiritual pastor wife woman that I am, I tried to respond sweetly. I said, I gave you one job to do. One job to do, and you can handle it. I said, did you not think about it? Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. So I thought, that's no big deal. I wasn't going to make him feel bad, and we weren't going to get into an argument, so I just took him from him sweetly. And I went into the kitchen, and I thought, that's okay. I'll just get the George Foreman out. I've got one of those little plug-in grills. No problem. So I leaned down. I got it up on the counter, and would you believe that I took that cord and I plugged it in the wall? Would you believe the electricity went out? Well, it didn't. I just wondered if you'd believe it. It really didn't. I plugged that dude up, and I slapped those hamburger patties on there, and I, put that thing down, and I was just, And the company was coming. I said, well, we were going to have real hamburgers, but these will do. And so they did. And we sat down, and we had a fun evening with them, and we ate that hamburger, and it was good. And I enjoyed the meal together. But you know what? The craving that I had for a real juicy, off-the-grill hamburger, I never got it that night. I was just not satisfied. And the reason I wasn't satisfied is because what I really, really craved, I did not get. And I didn't get it because we were out of the source. And so what I have found is true in life, that we're looking for this craving that we all have in our lives to be fulfilled, to have purpose, to have joy and contentment. We're looking for that in all the wrong places. And we're getting life, but we're not getting what we could because we're not going to the source that can give us what we crave. We're using all the wrong sources. We're using a George Foreman when we could have death. And I want to demonstrate this. I have found that I learn better when I'm a visual learner, when I can see things, and so I like to use visual things. And I'm going to be using some visual things just to kind of help us understand the concept. For instance, we're looking in all the wrong places to fulfill our life.